Hello lovely people, welcome to Pro Strings and to this lesson about the A major scale. My name is Henriette and I'm taking you through this lesson from scratch, and by the end of this lesson you should be able to play the A major scale as it's required in your grade exam. So if you've never done this before, come and join me, have your violin ready and we'll play it together. If you've already practiced the A major scale previously, that's also okay, because I'm sure that you will be able to improve your intonation or your tone quality. And by the end of this lesson, I'm hoping that you can play the scale comfortably, just like it's required in your grade exam, and that will sound like this when you play separate bows. Or when it's slurred like this. So let's go ahead and let's get started. And for our first playing, we're playing the scale every note twice with long bows. Here we go, and we're playing this scale in this way twice every note so that you can really practice your fingers, and we're playing it with long bows so that you can make the best sound that you can manage. So we're practicing both the fingers and the tone quality all in one go. Now on our next playing, I want you to pause with me on the third finger on A, and we're going to check that note with the open D string just to make sure that we're perfectly in tune. And then when we get to the top and we're hitting the third finger on the E string, we do the exact same thing. So we're pausing our scale for a moment and checking the third finger on the E string with the open A string. So here we go, are you ready? And for a moment, and can you check this note with the open D string? If you are perfectly in tune like that, that's all good. However, if you're a little bit flat and you get this, that really does not sound good, doesn't it? Hoist your finger up and see if you can get it to tune better. Carefully. If you're too sharp, you might sound like this. Oh, that's also not nice, isn't it? So in that case, lower your finger a little bit. And with the open D string, you can always test whether your finger is in tune. So let's play this note again and then continue our scale and practice the third finger on the E string with the open A string. Here we go. let's play this note again, then go down the scale. Check your note. That was a really good exercise. Well done for sticking with that. Very nice. Now this time, on our next playing, we're going to play this A major scale with a piano accompaniment. And again, that is to help you get your intonation just right. And when you play beautifully in tune, your playing gets something extra. So that's where we're heading. I'll switch the piano part on when you're ready. Awesome, really well done. So if you want to practice that again, play the video back a short section and then you can practice it once more. Now we're going to move along now and play the scale as it's printed in your scale book. And when we do that, you can see that the first note is printed as a crotchet or a quarter note, followed by a whole string of quavers or eighth notes, which go twice as fast. And then the top note, the top A, is a crotchet again, so you hold it for twice as long, and then you have got quavers or eighth notes again on your way down. Now the crotchets or quarter notes, we're playing with a whole bow, and then the quavers or eighth notes alternately fall at the upper half or at the lower half of the bow, and that's what we're going to focus on in this next practice. So we're keeping it fairly slow still so that you can focus on your bowing. 3, 4. So you get a very nice structured bowing this way. Whole bow, half, 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 whole bow, half, 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 whole bow. Shall we practice that again? Nice long bow to start with, and so much better. Well done you. Excellent practice. Now when we play the scale slurred, we want to make sure that we use the whole bow, both for the separate note at the start and also for each group of 2 notes slurred. So let's play it slurred this time, and you can find an example of how exactly you need to slur it at the top in that square bracket that you can see there, and then you find the slurred version. And this is how we're playing it, and fantastically well. Now in our next playing we're going to go slightly faster, but only ever so slightly. And what I would like you to do is play this off by heart now. And also I want you to play to the very best of your ability. Make the best sound that you've ever made in your life. Let today be the day that you're really improving on your tone quality. And the reason why I'm asking you that is that in your exam you're not just asked to play the scale and the arpeggio as well, of course, but you're asked to perform it and make a beautiful sound. So we're going to give each note a bit more direction. We're going to start our performance quality by just aiming for your best sound. So we don't want to hear any other strings that you don't mean to play. We don't want to hear any screeching sounds or any sort of ruffles or any untidinesses. See if you can eliminate all those things. And can you make this your best ever go? We're playing in slurred still. Here we go. And... And you've noticed that if you make it your intention to play to the best of your ability, your playing is sounding a whole lot better. So can we make this style of playing that you've just used your default playing mode? From now on, you always play to the best of your ability. Now this time I'm going to add playing a crescendo to the top note. So we're driving up our quality and our volume to the top note of the scale. And once we've reached the top note of your scale, you're going to stay as loud as you were before. Let's play it slurred still. And... improving your tone all the time, so I'm super pleased with that. Now when we were slurring it like this, you may have noticed that there is a string crossing during a slur. I'll show you what I mean by that. Here I've got a slur using the third finger on the A string and then an open E. And we mustn't show in our sound, we mustn't give away that we change strings. So you really need to look after that string crossing and make it as smooth and as even as you possibly can. Now when you go down the scale, the same thing happens. Here it comes. So it's the open E string and then the third finger on A. So on our next playing, we're really going to look after this string crossing, shall we? 3, 4. That was really, really nice playing. So now, on our last playing, the final A major scale of the day, we're going to put it all together. So I want you to play it off by heart without a single error. I want you to play your best ever tone that you've ever done before. I want you to play perfectly in tune, and I want you to play without any ruffles, scratches, any other sounds. So let's really drive our notes to the top, shall we? 3, 4. And that's it, you've made it. Really awesome practice. I'm in awe of you. Well done for working so hard. So I'm hoping that you've enjoyed getting better in a short space of time. Well done once again. And in our next video, we're going to be learning the A major arpeggio. So I definitely will be waiting for you there as well. I look forward to seeing you then. Bye bye.